I'm here today suing Adonis Dracos
About a breach of contract.
for breach of
sex.
contract for $5,800.
Who's the pimp then?
He took advantage of my wife, Your Honor.
Oh,
What
okay.
ended up happening, I met my wife at Texas A&M, where we were both studying. I was in the library, I walked out, and I happened to lay my eyes on her, and I knew I had to talk to her, Your Honor. And from that day, I knew I had to marry her, Your Honor.
We finished every sentence. We were always all together all the time. We had the same beliefs and values. I just knew he was gonna be my husband, my only one.
What a beautiful thing. Then what?
Fast forward, Your Honor, we had our first daughter, Anna. So from there, our relationship took a hit. It took a damage. Having a daughter is a beautiful thing, but it made us get into more arguments. It was the stress of taking care of a child, and I just felt us drifting apart, Your Honor.
How many months after the delivery of the child, of your daughter, did you all start having conflicts, and what were the nature of those conflicts? Ma'am, you want to address
So
that?
after I had birth with Anna, during the pregnancy, it was very an easy pregnancy. But after I started to feel withdrawal, postpartum depression. I didn't know how to voice it upon Francisco, so it was more internal. However, I noticed that our intimacy and our lovey-doveyness was kind of fading apart.
My wife and I had only slept with each other 4 times in the past 2 years, and that's because I wanted to. She wouldn't really let me touch her. She wouldn't initiate any physical contact. A friend recommended me a sex surrogate website, and for me, that was out of the norm. But I had to take a risk, Your Honor. I'm a family man. So I reached out to Mr. Dracos, who assured me that he could ignite the relationship and bring back the sparks and bring it back to what it once was,
By
Your
freaking
Honor.
off with your wife.
That's what ended up happening, but that's not
I
what
know
happened
where
at first.
it is. If you share your wife with some man, y'all freaking off. Now, if she cheating on you, that's a different thing. That's behind your back. You don't know. But if you offering up your wife, you freaking. Let's freak off. Were you with him?
Your Honor.
Were you part of it?
I was part
Was
of
it a
it.
threesome?
No, Your Honor. Well, Your Honor, if I could explain it. If I could explain, please, Your Honor.
Judge Mathis was not having it. That was a freak off, sir. Did you happen to attend Diddy's white parties by chance? Alright guys, let's put the baby oil away. Let's talk about this. It's no secret that couples tend to invite others into their relationship when things are falling flat, which I've never understood. I feel like if there's that deep of issues in your marriage, then you're gonna need a lot more than someone coming in to get you off every once in a while. That seems like such a weird solution to issues in your marriage. But that's what they did here, which is crazy. Very curious about the details of the semantics of said sex surrogate. So let's hear what this man has to say.
He told me that 3 months would bring our relationship back to what it was. I trusted the man. We gave him our trust.
Let me hear from you now. I'll get back to you. Go ahead. Tell me.
Your Honor, I'm the Adonis Dracos, like you heard.
Adonis?
Adonis. I have a Greek background. I'm a sex surrogate. I know it's not the most normal occupation, so let me elaborate a
Now,
bit.
be a sex surrogate, don't you? You're a sex fiend too, then. You have to have sex on a lot, right?
I do.
With
but
different people.
Not with every couple,
But
not
with
with every
different
client.
people.
I do. I have experience
All
in
right,
life.
well, sex fiend. Anybody that's having a lot of sex with a lot of people a lot of time is a sex fiend. Now, go ahead. What else you want to tell me about yourself?
I enjoy that. I like to bring pleasure to other people's relationships.
Other people's women.
Couples. It depends on the contract and the session
What's
we
your
agree on that.
contract say?
With them, we had the contract for 3 months, twice a week, 2 sessions twice a week
With
for
who?
3 months, with both of the
Well, both of them.
yeah, Julia
All right, so
and Francisco da Silva.
sessions with the two of them.
Correct.
All right, freaking off.
Your Honor, the difference is that the clients come to me. I have a business online, and I don't pick the people. The clients pick me, and then I take care of their.
Take care of their what?
I will let you know right now.
Why are you stuttering? Take care of what?
I coach them sexually. Not everybody is a sex expert. It's not the same with people having sex after pregnancy. Women, you have to show them how much you love them. You have to emphasize on everything.
And that's part of your job too, is to show how much you love them. And love is an emotion.
I encourage the husband to show the appreciation towards his wife.
With
spend
different
time on
positions or
intercourse.
So you sit there and watch and say, move it over here. Flip now, flip. Spin around. Spin around. Men like it when you spin around. Sir, why didn't you just go to a therapist? Or even more so, why didn't you just turn on some porn?
Your Honor.
See if that worked for you.
I know the method was unorthodox, but like I told you prior, 2 years, only had sex with my wife 4 times. I was a desperate man. I had to save my family.
Y'all should have went to a doctor then and not Dr. Love.
I agree with Judge Mathis here. There are sex therapists who help couples with this very thing. You definitely don't need someone in the room with you to coach you on exactly what to do. That seems a little borderlining a kink of some kind. I don't know. But that honestly doesn't seem like something that would help your marriage at all. If anything, I feel like adding people into that high stress situation that you're already like feeling nervous about, having someone there watching you, telling you what to do, I don't think would help. I can't imagine that having someone critique you while you're trying to be intimate with your wife would be helpful at all.
What he said was partially true, but he left out very important details. He coached us the first month, but during the second month is when he just pitched me the idea, I think it would be beneficial for your relationship if I started sleeping with your wife. He assured me that the results would come after those 3 months. I gave him my trust that he could bring back our relationship to what it once was.
Did you get references maybe? Did you talk to other couples?
He had good reviews, Your Honor. He had I think he had a 4.7, so I trusted what I saw.
4.8.
Yeah, well, you should get 2 stars now. You shouldn't get any stars. Your Honor.
You look pretty happy right now.
No, I'm not. Your Honor, please. This man has no honor, but that's besides the point. The second month he doesn't try. He sleeps with my wife after I sleep with her. By the 3rd month, I realized that we weren't really making much progress. It wasn't what it once was. So I was firm on my decision and told him his services were no longer needed. From there, he starts sending her texts.
He starts reaching out to me and saying, "How are you doing, Francisco?" He was hoping we do more sessions because we were making so much progress.
Your Honor, I got the evidence, if I may present it.
Please, Andrew.
Thank you.
I responded to him saying, "Nice to hear from you. Things are okay and sex with Francisco is a lot better, but not as better as when you were coaching us." Because in reality, it wasn't the same. However, I felt more confident and felt more myself when he was there. He was coaching and catering to my body and
So you
what I
enjoy
wanted.
the peep freak?
Not in the way of him, more the fact that he was coaching my husband.
Because they call it, the formal word is voyeur. But in the community, they call it peep freak.
In my defense, I always text the clients because, as you understand, we have a closer relationship than a regular therapist. I'm a sex surrogate, so we come very close, we come
All right,
friendly.
stop all the pretty words. Let me ask for one question. He texted her, and then what? And she responded, "Oh, I need you, because otherwise it ain't right."
He reached out to me to meet up with him at his home around 7 p.m. and I was very skeptical about it because I would never.
What did your husband say when you were saying, "I'm on the way over to get a
The
private
thing was,
session"?
he
What
told
did
me
he
not
say?
to tell my husband, so I kept
Pardon
it a
me?
secret. He told me to keep it
Your Honor,
a secret.
He coerced her into going
Hold
to
on.
his place without my knowledge. In the text, you could clearly see he says Francisco doesn't need to know.
I'm sorry, sir. He coerced her? Is that what she's telling you? Francisco, I'm sorry. I think you need to turn inward, look at your marriage for what it is, and stop blaming a man that you hired to bang your wife. Y'all should definitely go to therapy. Not even just couples therapy. Go to therapy just by yourself. Get your figured out, guys. And the fact that she said, well, he told me to keep it a secret, so I didn't tell my husband. Why are you listening to this man who you met a few months ago instead of respecting your marriage with your husband? I mean, all the respect went out the window when she slept with another man, but what is the case here, guys? Are we really that dense that we can't see what's going on here?
So I had no idea. She told me
And she complied with his request not to tell you, her husband. All right, let's get to you, sir. What else you want to tell me?
Your Honor, I have some evidence of my business, and may I present them, please?
Yes.
Thank you. To add to the previous, I signed the second contract, but this time was only with Julia. Because
You signed a contract with her alone?
a second contract.
Yes, Your
And did
Honor.
her husband know?
Not that I think so.
So she hid that too. Not only did
Correct.
she hide the first time you all were together,
Correct.
she didn't tell him, admittedly. So she came back a second time.
5 times. We signed a contract for 5 more times, for 5 more sessions,
No, it's not
and
like
she
that.
came by herself.
Yes, what do you have to say, ma'am?
Your Honor, so the first
Yes.
session when I came back, I was very skeptical because I wouldn't want to do something behind my husband's back, even though I did. He convinced me thinking that if I don't learn how to please my husband, that he will resent me and that he will leave me and divorce me. So in my defense, I thought this was the best option at the time to help love him in the way that he needs to be loved, but learn.
I'm not buying that, ma'am. You straight up enjoyed him. Once your husband put you with him, you enjoyed it more than you did with your husband, and so you continue to go back over and over and over. I'm not listening to any of the game you're putting on your husband. Keep telling him that, maybe he'll keep believing it. I don't, not 1 second. So he didn't break anything. Your wife broke the laws of your marriage. That's what was broken. You need to sue her.
Your Honor, his ethical.
Or divorce her or do something. This man ain't done nothing but what his job is to do. His job is to have sex with people's wives, and that's what he did. And the wife's obligation to her husband, so you all say, is to have him a part of all of it. And instead, after a short time of you all being a part of it together, she ran off and continued to have sex with him repeatedly and signed a contract behind your back. Your claim is dismissed. Have a good day.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the defendant. The co-plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
There's a place in hell for you. You know that, right?
Justice was served, and I don't care for anything else.
No, it was wrong. Just like you.
Sure about that, bud? Honestly, I kind of feel bad for the plaintiff. I mean, he is so convinced that his wife would never do anything horrible like that, that he's actually believing her lies. And now that is manipulation. I'm glad the case got dismissed because it was a ridiculous case to begin with. I mean, that woman has her husband so deeply convinced that it wasn't cheating, it was just therapy. But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. Let me know in the comments down below.